Good morning and welcome to the Wednesday morning meditation, Be the Light, where we go through a simple meditation procedure that has never failed me to help you protect your energy field and to use your intention and will for profound changes. I was looking at my background today, just glanced up, and there's a window. That's a window out to the northwest here in Olympia, Washington. And then there's a door behind me. And for a while, the door was open. I said, I need to close that door. But as I ponder on what topic to choose for the day, this gave me a little bit of material. I'll tell you why. If you're doing this meditation, there's certain doors you want to walk through that you just come up to it and it feels closed. You can't access the feeling world, the money, the love, whatever it is, you feel closed off. But you might feel like you're looking through a window and you're seeing other people enjoying it, like you are a viewer of the wealth and abundance and love, and feel a little bit out in the cold. So many of us, the minute we were born here, when we're separated from our Creator, feel a great loss, a great sadness that is kind of in our consciousness, but we really can't put our finger on. So we tend to recreate this in our life over and over again. And we say, why am I not happy now? Why am I not happy now? And it's because and until you actually go in and align with what all the great religions say, every spiritual seeker, until you let your heart open and be one with the vibration of oneness, the universe, the Creator. Doesn't matter whose face you use or who's teaching to get in there, Buddha, Kuan Yin, Jesus, Mary. The fact is, there is a place within our soul and our hearts that can move into and access states of well-being where you are no longer looking through that window and you are opening the door and you are walking through. So that's what today's meditation is going to be about. It's going to be about having a new perspective, that we're not stuck looking through the window on a cold winter's night and there's a nice family all perfect with the fire and all that resentment, and will I ever create that? These days, it's interesting, I'm watching the funeral of George Bush Sr., and there was a different protocol. There was a different decorum of a nature of grace and truth and ways of being in life that are based on, they read the principles that he grew up with, to tell the truth, forgive other people, to be humble, don't be a braggadocious, George. And so that is a very good place to start, to live your life in a flow of respect and in integrity with the laws of nature and all other people. I also saw this expressed in another World War tour. My Uncle Bernard recently passed over, and he also was in this flow of love and respect. Now, both of these men were not perfect, and their beloveds will tell them, and they would even tell you if they were still here. But they lived by certain principles. So until, it's not like fake it till you make it, but mankind has come up with a lot of wonderful way showers of how to access and feel this field of grace. Now, with my Uncle Bernard, it was very interesting that he was able to live into this flow, this power of love, because his father, my grandfather, Jens Hans Christian Emil Dahl, I found out he has an even longer name than I thought at Bernard's funeral, actually went to a lecture in 1917. He was a Danish immigrant to America, and there he learned about the power of love. And can you imagine this young man here to make his way in the world, not knowing very many people? They said, oh, if you want to learn English, go to church or find a girlfriend. Well, he found my beautiful grandmother, Alice Kane, but that's another story. But he did go to this lecture of a spiritual nature, and the name of it was The Power of Love. And my cousin Denise showed me a little cloth-bound book, well-worn, carried in my grandfather's pocket. The other pocket, he would keep track of every cent he spent. He was a great businessman, a gold-hearted businessman, because he lived his life by this little book, The Power of Love. Now, the power of love, what is it? Kindness, treating other people the way that you wish to be treated. He had right on his business card, I follow the golden rule. So these things can perhaps be lost on a new generation of these character building ways that came from generations of lack and war and courage of having to stand up against great odds of other countries taking you over. So, and having to make scarce resources to feed the family. These are not things that too many Americans have had to personally experience. So it is something that isn't taught strongly in our schools or perhaps even in our families. But these qualities are not just words on paper, but they are living, sterling words to activate and words to live by. Telling the truth, humility, kindness, forgiveness. All of these are within this realm, the power of love. What is love? Love is a frequency. It is a certain field, an energetic field. You know when you're in the field of love, and often it's romantic love, which is a chemical endorphin kind of dopey, trancy feeling. And that does allow us to be attracted to a beloved long enough where you actually start developing unconditional regard and love. So this human misunderstanding and misuse of love and inability to stay in the love state all the time for all people, not just your own beloved, crowding out your all the space in your heart or your own family, but opening up to your community, to the homeless in your community, the people that annoy you, to people of all different skin colors and natures around the world. To recognize the divine in each person. This is the living power of love. So today's meditation, the 3-step Be the Light meditation, we're going to take a look at your own ability to open this aperture power of love so that you're not just looking through a window wishing you had it, and you're not banging your head against the door, but you open it up and you walk through. Okay, let's do it. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. Beautiful. You're probably thinking, can I do this? Will I do it? Will it really work? Of course. We're going to experience it together so you can embody these expanded states of love. Just begin to still your mind. Let go of all distractions with all your might. Let go. Let go of thoughts. Let go of your mourning of the news. And just make your mind blank. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. And notice that your body is beginning to relax. Your sensory system doesn't have all the prompts, and you can just let go. You can stop beating yourself up or letting the world beat you up for just a moment. Just relax and let go. As we ask and intend to set a sacred space We place a beautiful hold-on of balance, a beautiful like healing tent over your own body. This forms an energetic field of protection. It's like a separation. So we ask that all the energies and thoughts related to other people in the world are now vacuumed out and removed from this space that you are claiming as your own energetic space. Excellent. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and notice your stomach's relaxing, all that tension in your stomach. Your lungs are having more space. And this moment is about you. It's about making this intention. So we make this intention together. Here we go. I ask and intend to have a profound experience of merging with the power of love, the Creator's superhighway, from source right down through my crown chakra into my body, that I may embody and hold and feel and sense and lock in a new vibrational pattern and frequency that feels wonderful, is full of well-being, rejuvenation, and restoration. Just saying that feels good. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. So we ask that we feel grounded and safe. We are simply using our creative imagination, which we use all the time, for something good. So we call in any spirit guides to assist us. And you know which spiritual phase has meaning for you. So allow these beings to surround you. Be present here with you. Excellent. Great. And just let their energy and your sense of trust, of their loving support for you, create an even more expanded, wonderful, energetic field. Excellent. So now we're going to access the big highway. The power of love, the flow of love. We're going to ask the gates of heaven, the door of heaven, to open up. And we're going to ask that that little door above our head, around our mind, that keeps us on one side of the door, that we are going to ask that we just imagine our hand opening that door so we can open it up and see the light. Acknowledge all that we can't understand with our rational mind. Just imagine it that your crown chakra, you're opening this door, and you're going to allow yourself to access and receive all of these volumes of this essence of high vibration energy coming towards you, almost like a rainbow projector. And let it come down and begin to come into your crown chakra, and you are absorbing it. You are creating a bath of intensely wonderful, healing, activating, cleansing, and purifying energy particles coming through and meeting all that has been stuck, all that has been unconnected, physical, mental, emotional, and it is being broken apart. It's as it's washing through all stuck particles that have caused disease, cyclic negative thinking, feelings of separation, not good enough. All of this is being washed away by a big current. It's being lifted out and washed away as we speak. And we are just allowing it. And notice how there's a feeling of levity, more spaciousness, and notice that there's a tenacity of any part within your system that is still holding on. It's like, and it could be of a physical nature or a thought pattern. And we ask and intend to give it just a little bit more tidal flow and pressure. And we ask and intend that we surrender and that we will release things we know consciously that have been blocking and keeping us stuck, and unconscious patterns. This is where the mysterious nature of simply asking works profoundly. Take a deep breath and just let things wash through. Everything that is kept like a density, where this light, this warmth, this sense of being the balm, the pure light essence of love, can now begin to enter into the spaces that were tightly locked with old, grungy energy. These are silly words, but we need words to create the movement within our infrastructure. So the old energy is cracking up and being washed out, and a new energy is moving in. And we ask that this new energy be immediately formed into cohesive, life-giving, sustaining, supportive patterns that you feel more real, more whole, more grounded than ever before. Just feel it all the way down to your toes. So we ask and intend that this flushing and this refilling continue for the next 3 days, and that you honor, support, and trust the process. Just let it move through, and ask and intend if there's any specific area, again, that has been troubling you physically or emotionally, that it just be unbound, that it be discreated. Believe me, it's a frequency little hairball, and we are asking for the Creator to come down and uncreate it. Of course, how easy is that? It's simply a prayer to the Creator. I surrender this to your love. I ask to be basked and flushed in the power of love of the universe now. Just let it all move through your body so powerfully, washing away those bigger nuggets, the silt, and everything is being clarified and going back to its natural, divine, wonderful, integrated state. So we will finish this meditation by letting the energy go down out the bottom of your feet and plugging into the core of Mother Earth for the loop of electromagnetic connection, because you are the Earth right now and your body needs to work with this reality and feel connected. So let that energy come up through your feet, through your legs, and notice that it's like a galvanizing, stabilizing thing as we are doing this. Just pulling up and allowing the Earth's energy to come deeply into your body while this divine flushing and refilling is occurring, so that you do feel safe while you're in this zone. It's like taking a car into get its oil changed, and you take in a Chevy, and as it's being flushed and changed, it's actually becoming a high performance Ferrari mechanism. So in the next few days, watch in ways in which you are thinking clearer, you are making better choices, you are being more sensitive to other people's energy fields and feelings, and you have slowed down to a more aligned natural state. So just keep sending these energies of the Earth up through your body, up to source, plug them in. Excellent. Have the connection, the circuits are made. And as the last step of this meditation, we put a beautiful golden resilient egg about 18 inches out from our skin, from our body, everywhere. So it's kind of a golden, bouncy sort of material that other people's thoughts and the activities and noises, the world can affect you. You have your own safe, capsule, which is in a state of rejuvenation. So thank you for joining me today. I am Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com. Thank you.